We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Polar Bears. Boston have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Satchel Wolf, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch, he knows how to control the running game, and most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty D. You know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
McDaniel is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Thomas Ponce. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Pitch on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Next up for the Red Sox, Luis Arias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Number 70 will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
So digging in now, Ryan McDaniel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And that's the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, George Edler.
Now to the plate, George Edler. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Man, Dero, this guy's been white hot over the last week, driving in plenty of runs, so he's doing everything he can right now, but he can't control what the guys ahead of him are doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, they've been swinging the bats, and they've been getting on base in front of him, Dan. He has to continue at this pace if he wants to win this RBI title.
1-0 the count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So coming to the plate, Ricky Marchand. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the Triple Crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch popped up. Owen is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, Dero, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So now to the plate, Quentin Broadway, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. One ball, no strikes, and it's fouled away. This year against right-handed pitching, Broadway is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Edler at third, hits on at second with 2 down. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Two and 2. Here it is. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Second inning set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brandon Marsh. First pitch of the at-bat.
At the ball.
Fouled away. 1-1. In the air out to right. McDaniel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That is it. The catcher, John Pelletier.
Now batting, John Pelletier. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Bob Owen, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 22 home runs and 69 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Digging in, Logan Davidson, and he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Sito Nakajima. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Marsh is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Tom Wood.
At the plate, Tom Wood. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
1-1.
The count is 1-2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
So striding forward now, Brock Barreto, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And that misses 1-1. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marsh is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Isan Diaz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Count still at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Edwin Alston, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now here's the pitch. Alston, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. This is his second year as a major leaguer. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Quinn Quezada. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Racing back the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box, Thomas Ponce. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. Now 1-0 Boston. Into the box, Colin Watney. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah. Hey.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one down now. Riding in once again, Ryan McDaniel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the 3rd, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. In now, George Edler. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll come into play at 317. 34 home runs and 134 RBIs. And he takes a cold strike 1. Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ricky Martin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Marchand. From the belt, the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2-1, here it is. Reined in. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now the Red Sox DH, Luis Arias. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Luis Arias.
First offering on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. McDaniel has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Marsh. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Stepping in now, John Pelletier, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pelletier is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate now, Bob Owen, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He pulls this one into right, into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping into the box, Logan Davidson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox on top 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
High in the air out to center field. Marsh has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The center fielder,
Stepping in, Quentin Broadway. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Broadway.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sito Nakajima. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
At the plate, Tom Wood, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Isan Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball swung on and missed.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Edwin Alston. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
To the plate now, Quinn Quezada. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Brock Barreto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Nope. Misses, ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Good battle. Count remains full.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, catcher, Colin Watney.
In now, Colin Watney. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
A runner at second, nobody out. In for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Popped up. Davidson is there, and he's got it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan McDaniel. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, McDaniel is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
High and deep to right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Ready once again, George Edler. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that time.
Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
One out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
3-1 to him now. Two outs here with a runner at third. And he popped him up. Diaz into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Into the box now, Thomas Ponce. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike now. A ball and 2 strikes. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Wood has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Ricky Marchand, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Ricky Marchand.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
A 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. This is hit high and deep out to left. Going back is the left fielder at the track, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, and his power surge continues. An even 60 for him on the year as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Stephen Ballou takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 10, Stephen Ballou.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Ballou, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2 the count. The pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The center fielder.
Ready now, Quentin Broadway. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball left outside.
One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Sito Nakajima. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball back outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Shoots this one over to first. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
At the plate now, Tom Wood. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's popped up. Owen onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in, and he'll reach first safely. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Late that time for a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. The tying run is in to score from second.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1 to 2-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on. Elton Finnegan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, John Pelletier.
The catcher.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Finnegan is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Bob Owen, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. It's 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Logan Davidson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2 out, nobody on.
No strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
At the plate, Isan Diaz. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Red Sox lead 1. Score remains 2-2. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ryan McDaniel. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch in there, no balls and a strike. Hit hard toward the right side, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Bouncer up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit, and the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Fouled off. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Jeremy Pitts. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Runners on first with one down. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Gone!
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Standing in now, Quentin Broadway, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. In now, Sito Nakajima. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Holmes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 5-2. Lawrence Chamberlain has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Lawrence Chamberlain.
Ready for another chance. Edwin Alston has struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Quinn Quezada. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Softly hit to the left side. And that's the second out. At the plate, Thomas Holmes. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Pitch on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Chamberlain, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, and the deficit remains 5-2. Bobby Garrison is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
35, Bobby Garrison.
Now at the plate, Tom Wood. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The third baseman, Tom Wood.
First offering on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Brock Barreto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa,
action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Colin Watney. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Lifted the other way out to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Ryan McDaniel, line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Frank
attention,
Lopez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Luis Arias. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McDaniel is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Standing in, Brandon Marsh. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Coming to the plate now, John Pelletier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. Syracuse with the division-leading 112th win. Elton Finnegan earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Frank Lopez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 46th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors.